everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to the Phenonomics series. So today we are going to discuss about the rise in prices. So whenever we talk about the rise in prices, the thing that comes in our mind is that it is a very bad situation for the people of the country. The people of the country are going to suffer due to the rise in prices. Because if the prices are rising of the goods and services, that means that the goods and services are becoming expensive. So the people are going to suffer the most. But actually, the rise in prices can come as a boon. Instead of harming the people, it can actually lift the people up, and it can actually take the people and take the economy out of the distress situation. So what is that thing and what is that condition that in which actually the rise in prices is a boon? That we are going to discuss in today's session, that how the reflation helps the economy to come out of a distress situation. So now before starting with the session, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are new to the channel and join our Telegram channel for the PDF of this session. And you can get the link of the Telegram channel in the description box below. So now starting with the deflationary cycle first of all. If the economy has oversupply, of goods and services, that means if the supply is greater than the demand. Let's say the demand is low because the people have lost the confidence on their government, or they do not have much confidence on their economy, that the economy is going to suffer in the coming months or in the coming period. The economy is going to suffer. So we need to save as much as we can for our future time. Because in the future we are going to suffer, so we have to save for that time. We have to take the precautions. So the people reduce their demand in the current period to save for the future, to save more and more for the future if they have lost confidence on their government, if they have lost confidence on their economy. So there can be a lot of reasons due to which the demand is decreased in the economy and the supply becomes greater than the demand. That means there is oversupply of goods and services that is happening in the economy. So when the supply is greater than the demand, then what happens that the prices start reducing, because the suppliers want to just sell their stuff at even the lower prices. They just need to take the stuff out even if they have to sell it at a very low price. Okay. So the lower prices for the goods and services happens, and this is called deflation. That is when there is continuous and sustained fall in the prices of most of the goods and services, then this is called deflation. Then this is called deflation. Okay. So that is when there is a continuous or sustained fall in prices, this situation is called deflation. Okay. That is smaller cash flow and profits for the companies. That means the prices are falling. That means the profit. This means that the profits of the companies are being reduced, because the profits are equal to prices minus cost. So when the prices are falling and the cost is the same, because cost of production are lagging. So when the prices are falling, what happens that the profits of the companies fall. When the profits of the companies are falling, when they are getting less prices for their products, of course they will want to produce less. They will reduce their production because the supply is greater than demand. Already what they have produced is not being sold out. They have stocked a lot of inventories. Their inventories is filling up. They have a lot of stock. So they will reduce their production. Reduction in production means that they are reducing their output. When they are reducing their output means they have to lay off the workers. Because when the output is reduced, the workers are needed less, because the output is less, so less workers are needed to produce that output, and so no new hiring will happen and the layoff will start of the workers. That means increased unemployment. The people that have been laid off, they will become unemployed, as well as less spending. Now when the unemployment is increasing, that means the people are being kicked out of their jobs. So now they will reduce their consumption. That means they will spend less on the goods and services. That means the demand will further reduce, and this will continue. That is, the demand will continue reducing. When the demand is continuously reducing, the prices will continuously fall. When the prices is continuously falling, a very small output is being produced in the economy. Most of the people get unemployed in the economy. The GDP is at a very low level. So in this situation, the reflation comes as a boon. That is, the rise in prices are done by the government or the RBI. So reflation refers to the policies that is adopted by the central bank and the government to boost the demand in the economy, so that the economic activity can increase. And so to combat deflation, they have to increase the prices after the contraction in the economy. So if the contraction is in the economy, that means the economic activities are at a low level, the output is low, the employment is low, the production is at very low, the demand is very low. So the government and the central bank has to take the steps to increase the demand, to increase the price in the economy. Because when the prices increase, then only the suppliers will be motivated to produce more. And when the suppliers are motivated to produce more, then only the output will increase, and then only to produce this higher level of the output, the employment will increase. So what the reflation means is that the government has to take the step, the government policies are there, the central bank policies are there, that will bring the reflation, that will bring the rise in prices. Okay. So the demand will increase. And now how this demand can increase to increase the price in the economy, to combat the deflation or depression in the economy. So that is, reflation measures are there. The government can take the step. The government can lower the taxes. Now lowering the taxes means that the people will have more income with them. Okay, I will have more income with myself if the taxes are reduced, and so I can consume more. That means my demand will increase. As well as the government will spend more in the economy. That means increased infrastructure spending, or the government will increase its government expenditure. Okay, when the government increases the expenditure, it is spending more in the country. So that means that, let's say a road is being built. Now to build this road, labor are being hired, the contractor is being hired, okay, the machinery are being hired. So all of this are given the money, the labor are given the wages, the contractor is given the profits. So the people are getting the money. When the people get the money, they will demand more goods and services. Okay, so the government can reduce the taxes and increase the government expenditure. In this way, the government can boost the economy. Okay, so next is the RBI. The RBI can take the step of increasing the money supply. If the RBI increases the money supply in the economy, the people will have more money in their hands. When they have more money in their hands, of course, they will want to spend more on demand on the goods and services. So they will demand more on the goods and services. So increasing money supply means that the money is going into the economy, and when the money goes into the economy, the people will have more money to buy goods and services. Lower interest rate. When the interest rate is reduced, okay, the people will want more money to invest. The producers will think that, okay, the interest rate is so low, I can actually borrow the money and I can establish a factory at this time. The people will think that the interest rate is so low, we can have a loan and we can have a house. The home loan is so low, the car loan is so low. So the interest rate is low, that means borrowing will increase, that means the people will take more loan to invest, to consume. So again the demand will increase. Okay. So here what is happening, the RBI is taking the step of lowering the interest rate, and this is how the increased money supply will go into the economy, into the economic system. So I hope you have understood that the reflation means when the RBI, when the central bank or the government tries to boost the economy. Okay, when the RBI or the government tries to increase the demand, when the RBI or the government tries to increase the prices in the economy, then we can say there is reflation. When the demand increases, see, when the demand increases in the economy, what will happen? That the prices will start increasing in the economy. Because the demand is increasing very fast in the economy and the supply is not able to meet that demand, because there are so many steps that the government are taking. So the income is increasing of the people have more money with themselves, they are taking loans and they are demanding in huge amounts. So the demand is increasing very fast and the prices will start increasing very fast. And so when the prices increases, the producers have the incentive. When they see that, okay, the prices are so higher, our profits will be high, they will start supplying more. When they supply more, that means the output has to be increased. When the output is being increased, that means they need more workers to produce the higher and higher level of the output. So they will hire more and more workers. So the employment will increase. When the demand increases, the employment will increase. When the demand for the worker increases, that means employment will increase. So in a way, this is how the reflation, that is the rise in prices, rise in demand, rise in prices, help the whole of the economy to get out of the distress situation. So this is reflation, that is, you can see when from the negative situation, See, deflation means, first of all, deflation, it means that there is fall in prices, there is continuous and sustained fall in prices that is happening, and there is negative inflation. So when the inflation is negative, that is called deflation. Here you can see it is below 0%, so this is the situation of deflation. Now when the RBI and the government tries to increase the prices, then we can call it reflation. That the government and the RBI are boosting the economy so that the economy can come out of the deflation situation, or the economy can come out of the contraction. When the government and the RBI wants to take out the economy from the deflation, from the contraction, then they try to boost the economy. That is what we call reflation. That is the rise in prices after the contraction or the deflation. Okay. So here I hope you can easily answer this question. A very easy question it is. Direct questions like this can come from the definitions. Okay. Here, disinflation, this has already been discussed in a previous video. I will give you the link in the description box below if you want to understand the difference between the deflation and disinflation. If you have any query regarding the terms, the query will be solved through that video regarding the deflation, disinflation. I hope you have understood the meaning of reflation, okay? And here you have to tell that which of the steps can be taken by the Reserve Bank of India to control the deflation, and this step is not taken by the government, okay? So I hope you have understood about reflation. Reflation means the prices are rose by the government or the RBI, okay? The government or the RBI tries to raise the price. In the economy by boosting the economy, by boosting the demand, okay? So when the government or the RBI tries to boost the demand in the economy, they try to increase the prices in the economy, then we can call it reflation. And when it happens, it should happen after. The reflation will always happen after the contraction or deflation situation. So reflation will always happen after the deflationary situation or after the contraction situation, okay? So thank you very much. If you have any query, you can mail us here or you can contact us through this number. Thank you very much, everyone.